Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I am playing for the last days of the Third Age on Mount & Blade Warband. That's right, this mod was finally converted over. It's now playable on Mount & Blade Warband, which is huge because, fingers crossed, it shall mean I will no longer lose my save games. Because if you've been watching my previous series, every now and then my save game will become corrupt and I'd be stuck. So I'm taking a break from my evil side campaign as Karanak, the Uruk-hai from Mordor, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to start a new game. It's going to be the dawn of a new era, and I am a man. Now, select your people. Now I am going to be a part of the Judain, the ancient dynasty of men. For those that are unfamiliar with this, Aragorn was Judain. Basically, it's an ancient line of men who are very wise, well, first of all, it's not good for me to do that because I'm not very wise, but hey, there you go. They live like 3 times the length of regular humans and so on, and they mostly end up becoming rangers, and that's kind of what I want to do. So okay, let's get started, shall we? I need to sort out my character. Now I'm going to call him Angrel. Now before anyone rolls their eyes, I know I use this name all the time, but I can't think of anything else. I've spent a good while just trying to come up with a new name for this character, and I suck at it. I really do suck at it. But Angrel will work. Ranger Angrel works. So Ranger or Watcher, whatever you want to call it. So I need to go ahead and distribute my points. And this is where I really need to sort of, look, be very careful at what I pick, because you've seen the troubles I ran into in previous series. And I have a play style for this particular campaign, so I'll, expand on that later. First of all, I will need my charisma points because I'm going to need to lead a group of people. And I think I'm going to have to just drop all my points into charisma right off the bat, get it as high as I can. I'm going to get points in intelligence later, but for now it's fine. But we do need to knock up the leadership skill a bit more so I can have a few more people following me around. We shall now put points into prisoner management. Chances are I'm not going to take any prisoners because I'm just going to be killing orcs. In fact, I don't know if you can even sell orcs, to be honest, so I'm not going to waste a point in that just yet. Power strike is important. So is trainer skill. I'm going to need to train my troops, get them experience, and also my riding skill and mounted archery. They're both quite important, but for now I'm going to put that point into riding. We'll eventually get it up. I need to be very mobile. I need to be able to move around, do as much damage as I can. That's what I'm going to really focus on, archery, in this particular playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and put all my points into archery. And I believe I start off with a one-handed weapon, so for now, I'll soon raise it up, not a problem. Let's quickly do our character. I have a rough idea how I want him to look. You've probably seen this character used before. Nothing special, but hey. Give him some black hair, make him look slightly older. I noticed when I was looking around, you've got this massive texture bug here on the ground. But as I said, this is being ported over. Well, it's not even being ported over. It's weird how they've done it. You can still use the download for Mount & Blade on the original game, but it's a compatibility patch that enables it to work on Mount & Blade Warband. So yeah, but anyway, don't want him to look too old, but he needs to be wise. Alright, there we go. Okay, so as a Judain, we start around Rivendell. In fact, we're part of Rivendell, And I want to go ahead and point something out here that, let's see if we can find him. There is a certain person here. Let's see if I can find him. Supply master. I might turn that option off later, where I basically have to visit every area to find, you know, the locations, because that is quite annoying. But let's see what we got here. We got Elladan, Lord Elrond. Okay, but this is the guy I wanted to show you. This is Halbarad. Now, he is the leader of the Grey Company. Oh, actually, I'm not entirely sure. I think Aragorn was the leader of the Grey Company, but he pretty well sort of commands it in his absence. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but the Grey Company was all of the Rangers of the North that Aragorn was, or when he was known as Strider, was a part of. So, I'm going to try and get my relation up with him, because we're both Rangers, so... Okay, so, how am I going to be playing this? A couple of ways. I am going to be a ranger, as you can see here. I can recruit other rangers, which is worth pointing out. Some of the troop trees do turn, like units of Gondor and so on, into rangers, which are pretty good. I mean, there are way better cavalry units, but I want to make just a small group of rangers. And my plan is to roam around and do as much damage to the enemy as possible. It's not like in my evil campaign where I raise a big army and just fight. I'm going to try and play it smarter. All the trees moving around, that's kind of eerie. But yeah, basically I want a small group. I want to be able to go into any fight. We're all mobile, so we can take down the bigger numbers of the enemy and so on. That's my plan. Ambushing supply units and various things like that. Now before I leave here, I want to talk to Lord Elrond, see if there's anything I can help him with. So, the problem is if I recruit people from here, they will be elves. So I may move over to Gondor sooner rather than later so I can get some rangers down and then we'll come back. But there's a lot to, you know, get started, so I'm going to try and just recruit a few people to follow me around in case I get into a fight. Okay, no one actually wants to join me just yet. Before we get started, let me change the options. Okay, first of all, restricted player equipment on, battle formations and AI on. Town NPCs always accessible from the menus. We want that. We want cutscenes. We want injuries for companions. Permanent death for lords and companions, yes. Permanent death for the player, probably not. Battle morale system, because we're going to be using that heavily. Animal ambushes, I've never really seen. Let's have a look at the gameplay. Okay, so this used to cause save crashes to where my game would crash. I'm hoping that now it's on Warband, it's not a problem. So I'm going to leave that as default, but I've got a new way of dealing with these sort of save game corruptions, which I'll explain in a moment. Strategy tweaks. Siege strength requirement, we're going to keep all this at default. No need to mess with any of that. And okay, so we've set that up. We'll resume travelling. Now I need to scout somewhere and I also need to hunt down someone. Who do I need to hunt down? I need to travel over here, so I have to be fairly careful because I'm on my own, but I should be able to use the speed to my advantage to escape any enemy that currently, you know, runs up. Now, one of my first jobs is trying to get hands on a bow, because right now I just have a one-handed sword. The reach isn't that great and the speed is decent, but still, that's not good enough. Now I do have manual block enabled on here, so keep that in mind as you see me fight. And I can now Ah, bugger. Didn't mean to do that. I was about to say I can now speed up time as well. So I can now move around the map quicker, but again, this happens, so... My first test. The problem is I got no other weapons to fight them with, which is bad. I'm going to have to go out there and meet them halfway if I can. They're splitting up a little bit, that's fine. They don't have any armour, I'm going to have to use that to my advantage. Try and do as much damage before the other two come here, so... There we go, it's not a problem. Gotta think I'm a skilled ranger, so I've got to act the parts. Small group of orcs slayed, that is good. Script warning, okay, well, that's new. I should also point out that this is just released, so they haven't, had a chance to hotfix any of the bugs, and I'm hoping I won't have to restart, but I'll keep an eye on that. The enemy was wiped out though. Okay, so this is quite cool that because I, defeated the enemy close to this village, they've heard of it, and I guess they're, happy with me in that regard. Well, here's one bug I was hoping was gone when trying to cross the bloody river. You gotta get just right if I want to cross it. There we go. Almost. Oh, there we go. Eventually you made it over. I'm going to quickly visit the village just to see what's going on. I actually don't have anything to buy from here, so I'm just going to go over here, see if I can hunt down this murderer. What was his name? Felagund of Aldberg, okay. We'll bring him to justice. Talk to a local. Oh, doesn't really want to talk to me, okay. Look for someone shifty. What's he doing all the way over there? Is he a guard? I'm not sure. Keep my sword at the ready. Nope, he's a warrior. Probably should put my sword away. Suspicious elf. Oh, he was an elf. Very well. To be fair, I probably should have looked around a bit more because the one elf in this town probably stood out, and I probably should have asked what race he was as well. Oh. Let's do this. Is he going to fight me? He is indeed. Oh, sword for the face. That worked. I wonder if I get to keep his sword. The swords are beautiful in this game. The detail they've done. It's quite nice. Okay. I guess now I leave. So... was it Dol Guldur I need to go scout, and I have a feeling I need someone so I can actually scout it. Although maybe I just need to sort of hang around the area, we'll see. Ah, skipping the terrain is quite nice, just speeding up time. Let's have a quick look. We're in Mirkwood. Town has been scouted, that is good news. Now we head back to Rivendell. And I might make my way out to Gondor. There are a couple of things I would like to do though at some point. First of all, being research what rewards I can get from various factions, because I may want to spend my time helping. But I think that might wait for the moment. I do want to go Gondor soon, and the reason for that is because they get hit first. when the war breaks out, where is it? When the war breaks out, it is West Osgiliath that falls first. No, sorry, it's Care Andros that falls first. So I probably want to head over there and basically just try and, you know, reinforce it by taking troops, leveling them up, getting them experience, and then bringing them back and just having them garrison there. See if we can bolster their defences that way, but I don't know if I've got enough time to do that. Especially if I'm stuck on one side of the river and can't cross it. That is going to sort of affect me quite badly. You scout, how do I cross this river? What sorcery is this stopping me? Oh my god, this is just so bad. This is the only thing I... Oh, we've got to get away from those scouts. Bugger, they're quicker than me. No, they're not. Oh wait, they are quicker than me. Oh Jesus. Jesus, there's 12 of them. Christ, I should have stayed there. Maybe those guys across the river could have helped me. Alright, well, I may not survive this fight. Let's see. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but this ain't going to end well. They're all armoured. They are fast, oh my gosh. Backpedal, backpedal. One down. No, that's it. These ones with the shields are going to be the pain. How can the morale of my troops waver? It's only me. Somehow, I'm still in the fight. They're all walking until one of them decides to attack, and then they just sort of sprint forward. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll defeat this patrol. That'll be a great start if I can. Did I really just do that? Okay. I have no idea how I did that, but okay. That works for me, and there's orc stragglers there. I'm going to make my way back. I'm assuming I leveled as well, so I'm going to keep that free for the moment, and I'll start focusing on other stats. But I think I really need to put some points into one-handed just so I can keep using my sword at the moment, because that's all I've got. I'm not quite sure how I survived, but I did survive. Oh, wooden scouts. Oh man, they were so close behind me I could have ran to them. Okay, we're going to make our way all the way back just so we can cross over safely, unless I can work this out. This would save me a long trip if I could just get across this bloody river. There's just one way you got to go to get across. Maybe if I go at an angle. Screw it. We'll go a long way. We'll go a long way. But that was good. I mean, I honestly thought that was it. I thought I was down then when we got ambushed by that many orcs. But then again, I was just able to take out 12 of them. Kind of makes me wonder how I even got anything done as Karanak, because the orcs are so weak. But then again, they've got the numbers. And to be fair, I am, you know, a watcher, so a ranger of the Grey Company. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off somehow. What a stupid thing to just have to deal with, you know? I made it over just by blind luck, man. Look, we're all just converging here. Can't we pool our resources together and just try and work out a plan on how to cross this bloody... Oh, there's a fight going on? Nope, it's over. Can I cross any further up here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think I'll go Gondor after this because I don't want to have to deal with trying to cross the bloody river all the time. Oh well, I'm going to have to work this out because this is, I don't know, this is just taxing my skills here. Okay, I have no clue on how to cross this. Oh well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me again as I'll continue this series as we strike terror into the hearts of the foul creatures of Mordor and Isengard and all allies of Sauron. Until then, thank you for watching.